Alright, yo, what's good? Y'all already seen the title. I'm not gonna do some long intro. Just drop a sub. There's only like 2% of y'all subscribed, so just, drop a sub for the one time. And we're just gonna be getting into the best gear for every class, because I do get a lot of comments like, what do I go with this class? What equipment do I get with this class? So I'm just gonna do a rundown. We're gonna go from the top to the bottom. Monk, for the subclass for Monk, you're gonna wanna go definitely wanna go Alchemist. Most of them are gonna be Alchemist. You're gonna go Blades of the World. For your cases, you're gonna go Dark Blood. Obviously, Dark Blood's the best one. You're gonna, for enchant, honestly, for Monk, you're gonna want to go like Cursed or maybe Frost. Frost is pretty damn good. Reaper sucks, so don't ever really go that. Or you actually, for Monk, you could go Inferno because I think it boosts damage by 20%, so it is pretty damn good with Monk. And for the gear, you want to go Pinpoint, maybe something like Precision and Blitz. Obviously you want to get some pretty good like crit damage in there, and just go Blitz. Always go Blitz with the physicals. Same thing with Brawler. Really, for Brawler you want to go like Dark Blood Cestus. You want to go Blades of the World. You want to go you could go Beastmaster if you wanna make it a farming build. Go Beastmaster, but I would go Alchemist. And you're gonna want to get like the same things. You could go a crit build with Brawler actually. So you could go Fortune, Pinpoint, and Precision. They might have actually changed that, but you want to go like Blitz, Pinpoint, and Precision once again. And for the enchant, you're gonna definitely want to go Curse with Brawler. Definitely Curse, 100% Curse, because with Brawler, Curse is like the best thing. And also for Monk and Brawler, you could go Stellion's Core, but for both, I think Chaos Orb is the best thing, because Monk does debuff quite a lot actually. Dark Wraith, Dark Wraith sucks. But yeah, you're gonna want to go Arcane Summoning for the equipment, and possibly like just something else to fill in, like maybe Pinpoint or something like that, because it does have pretty good. It gets orbs with crits. Dark Blood Cestus, obviously. Honestly, you could go Way of Life with this one. I would go Alchemist, and then for the arty, for a Dark Wraith, you could go Chaos Orb once again, or maybe Dark Sigil. Honestly, it really depends. And or you could even go like Reality Watch, but that's kind of lame. So you could also for the enchant, I'd definitely go Cursed once again. Let's get into Paladin. Paladin, the best gear for Paladin, when you're not doing Metron's Vessel, it's Mending, Vitality, and Aggravation. But when you're doing Metron's Vessel, swap out that Aggravation for a Blight, so you can just heal through everything. The best weapon for Paladin, low-key, I'm not too sure on Jade Broadsword. Dark Blood Sword's always going to be good for it, but Jade Broadsword might be better, because I've heard it gives you more incoming healing and outgoing healing, but I'm not too sure on that. And for the shield, obviously go Slime Buckler or Dragon Flame if you're a Slime Race. The Slime Race doesn't stack with the shield, which kind of sucks, honestly. For the enchant, go Life Song. It's going to be pretty good. You can just heal up all the time. And for the arty, honestly, for the arty, go like Dark Sigil, because you're gonna debuff them with your Slime Buckler, so you can just add even more debuffs onto like Metron's Vessel or whoever you're fighting, whatever you're fighting. Or if you don't really have that much HP, you could go Reality Watch. Let's go into Blade Dancer. Blade Dancer, I think is best with speed builds, so I would go like Haste. I think what I had was Haste, Pinpoint, Precision. And then you can swap out for like Blight or Ring of the Dragon if you're doing Yarthul or Metron's Vessel. And the best subclass for Blade Dancer, in my opinion, is actually going to be probably it would be Alchemist, but probably Beastmaster, because usually with Blade Dancer you want to go farming builds, and Beastmaster is the best for farming. You can just mark first turn, and then you can just get free damage with that. With Metron's Amulet, it'll just kill everything. You want to go like crit build with Blade Dancer. Stoltz's crit build, the one I have a Godspeed build video on if y'all want to go watch that. And the weapon is obviously going to be Dark Blood Swords, wherever that's at, right here. Dark Blood Sword. The Covenant is Blades of the World for sure. You want to go farming build with it. The arty is I would go expedite anklet or Metrom's amulet. If you're farming Metrom's amulet, if you're in a fight, expedite anklet for that Godspeed. Oh yeah. Berserker, you want to go, where are the great swords at? You want to go Dark Blood Hexer. It's the best great sword, obviously. You're gonna want to go Blades of the World because it's a DPS. You're gonna want to go Alchemist. You're gonna want to have the RD, what's his name? Either Metrom's amulet for farming, maybe Stellion's core, but mainly Chaos Orb. Chaos Orb is probably the most versatile and best artifact you're gonna be using on most of these builds. And also for all of these builds, I'd recommend Voltaic shards. All of the builds, Voltaic shards, Voltaic, whatever they're called, they're just the best shard, dude. For the Berserker equipment, you're gonna want to go like Blitz for sure, obviously. Maybe Pinpoint Precision with the Blitz. I'm not too sure on Berserker builds, but that's what I would go. It would do like some pretty fucking crazy damage. For Saint, alright, let's get into Saint. Saint is actually going to be Way of Life, obviously. You could go Bard with Saint, and that's probably what I would do. Bard Saint is pretty good, but Alchemist Saint also works basically the same. For the Spear for Saint, you're going to want to get Dark Blood Spear, or if you can't, I guess Vastic Glaive. It's not too important, because you're going to be mainly healing anyway. For the Arty, everyone knows, obviously, Nartana Sigil, Voltaic Shards, and for the equipment, if you're doing Metron's Vessel, you basically need a Ring of Light as a Saint. You want to keep on healing, so you don't want to ever have Cursed on you. But if you don't, then I would go Vitality to have that extra HP, Arcane, and Mending. Because Arcane scales for Holy Grace, so you can proc Nartanos in one hit with Arcane equipment, which is pretty damn good. Lancer, Lancer, I'd say the best weapon for Lancer is most of these are just going to be Dark Blood. Honestly, just assume they're Dark Blood. You could definitely go Vastic Glaive, but Dark Blood is better against Metrom, so maybe Vastic Glaive outside of Metrom, honestly. Has like a, yeah, pretty crazy 80% proc on luck. With Impaler, oh wait, no, we're on Lancer, my bad. With Lancer, you want to go like Slime Buckler as the shield. And you definitely want to go something like Way of Life and maybe Bard, because you're mainly a tank support. You're kind of like Paladin, but more shit. So you'll get the same equipment as Paladin, Aggravation, Vitality, and Mending, or Blight if you're doing Metrom's Vessel. And for the enchant, you'll go like Life Song. Also, I forgot to mention the enchants for Saint. Saint is definitely Life Song. Berserker is Cursed. Blade Dancer is Midas for sure, and yeah, those are the ones I forgot to mention. Impaler is totally gonna Dark Blood Spear or Vastic Glaive. I've heard some pretty crazy builds with Vastic Glaive Impaler, so I would low-key go Vastic Glaive. I would definitely go Alk and Blades of the World. You want to go DPS. You want to go Pinpoint Precision, Blitz. It just does so much damage if you crit with it. And you'll probably want to go like Estella. I would low-key go like Cursed or possibly Inferno with Dragonbone. I'm not really too sure on that. The artifact for Impaler, definitely not Stellion. Stellions would not fit with it. Maybe Reality Watch to keep yourself from dying. Shifting Hourglass also kind of works, but you might just want to go Chaos Orb like everything else. Let's go back. Rogue, okay, right, like the last couple ones. Rogue is a farm. If you're playing Rogue and you're not farming with Rogue, I don't think you're playing Rogue right. just farm with Rogue. It's the, yeah, advanced thief, become better at looting your enemies. Definitely go Beastmaster with Rogue. Once again, if you mark with Metrom's amulet, you can just end fights first turn. It's really fucking good. Blades of the World is good for Gilded Strike for that farming. With Rogue, honestly, do you even need a weapon with Rogue, dude? Just you're meant for farming. You're not meant for killing bosses or anything, so just get literally any weapon you want. I guess the best one would be like Dark Blood once again, but honestly, don't waste a Dark Blood dagger on a farming build, dude. The best equipment is gonna be full luck. You want to go full luck with Rogue. You want to go Fortune, Pinpoint Precision. I'm not too sure if you can still stack those. Midas enchant for sure. Artifact, Metrom's amulet for farming. Bow is not out yet. I'll drop a video as soon as that comes out, dude. Assassin is another crit type shit. It's gonna be basically the same as rogue, except you don't want to go beastmaster, you want to go alchemist. You want to do a lot of debuffs. It's really good against Metrom's vessel, especially if you're a Dullahan. So you want to go like Blades of the World. I mean, you could go Way of Life, honestly. You could go Way of Life. It goes either way. Dark Blood Dagger. You want to go Fortune, Pinpoint, Precision. Once again, I'm not too sure if you can stack those. You could go Blight Ring and like take out like the Precision. The Precision isn't always required, by the way, for any of these. Precision isn't too crazy. You mainly just want to crit with it because right here, look, the passive where if you crit, you poison your enemy's poisoner. That's what you want to do. Voltaic Shard, obviously, for everything. Enchants, definitely Cursed. Or maybe Frosted, but I would go Cursed. Artifacts, definitely Chaos Orb. Alright, let's get to Elementalist. Elementalist is another good class. I'd definitely go Way of Life with, you could go Support, but I would go Alch. And then I'd go, for the staff, I'd go Dark Blood, obviously. Blightwood's also really good, so you could just get Blightwood as well. For the equipment, we're going Arcane, maybe some like, yeah, maybe just the average setup, Arcane, Pinpoint, Precision. You want to go DPS. You could go Corrosion, actually. You could definitely go Corrosion. Also, I messed up on the Assassin. You want to go Corrosion as well. If you're fighting Metrom's vessel, you want to go Corrosion. You don't want to go Pinpoint Precision if you're fighting Metrom's vessel. If you're not fighting Metrom's vessel, go Pinpoint Precision. For the enchant for Elementalist, I'd go like, yeah, I'd go Cursed. And then for the artifacts, I would just go like Chaos Orb, or possibly Dark Sigil, honestly, because you do proc a lot of debuffs with it. Hexer is pretty damn good. On my Amoris Hexer, I had Way of Life, I had Alchemist, I had Blightwood, but you want to go Dark Blood, obviously. What I had was Vitality, Mending, and Corrosion, but I would low-key take out the Vitality or Mending to put a Blight on. Ring of Blight for Metron's Vessel, obviously. And the best artifact is definitely Chaos Orb. Definitely Chaos Orb. Voltaic Shard, obviously. Everything's Voltaic Shard. Don't go anything but Voltaic Shard unless you want to do like some cheese where you like one-shot Yarthul with Empowering or something. Necromancer, you want to go Summoning. If you can get your hands on Calling, go ahead. You want to go Alchemist, Way of Life, Dark Blood Staff, Summoning, Calling, maybe like Vitality, Mending, just to get yourself healed up and stuff. I wouldn't recommend bringing it to Metron's Vessel. I don't know why so many people like insist, but if you want to, just put on a Ring of Blight. Switch one of those out, like Mending or Vitality. They're not required. Get Curse Enchant for sure. And the arty for Necromancers, yeah, I would low-key just go fucking Chaos Orb, like everything else. Voltaic Shards, obviously. And honestly, holy shit, that was a yapping session, dude. Do any of y'all actually sit through like these entire videos? It's actually just yap. But yeah, those are the best equipments and everything for every class. If you got any questions, just comment it, and I'll see you on the next one, bro. Drop a fucking sub, bro. Come on, don't do me like that, bro.